Tuesday. That's right, Tuesday. Even though it feels like a Monday, this is what's trending on York County's news desk. Have you seen any of the following on Facebook? Where does the time go? Stop growing. And my personal favorite, how did this happen? Well, history lesson aside, no one believes their child is actually really the age that they are. And you're going to see it out in full force this week with back-to-school photos. You also might be late to work. Why? Because school buses are out there taking the kids who you just took photos of to school, and there's nothing like getting caught behind one of those yellow vessels at exactly the moment you need to be on time. That's the way it always works. But the York County Sheriff's Office reminds you that school is back in session today. It's your annual reminder to stop for buses with flashing red lights. School speed limit is 15 miles. That's right, 15 miles per hour. And expect heavy traffic around schools at drop-off and pickup times, which of course will vary. You know, just be aware. And you hate to hear it. Yesterday marked the unofficial end of summer. Boo! However, summer doesn't actually end until later on this month, and you can't tell me you're not going to sneak in just a few more sunny days. But if you do go to Ogunquit, is the water safe? Some people are worried about bacteria, despite people who are paid to pay attention to these situations saying it's okay. Elevated levels of contamination from fecal matter prompted officials to post warning signs and advise against swimming. A recent report indicates that more than 50 of Maine's beaches had elevated levels of bacteria from fecal matter in 2024, with the Ogunquit River showing concerning levels on 8 out of those 20 testing days. Ogunquit Fire Chief Russell Osgood told WGME 13, quote, "As you can see, plenty of people are cooling off in the water behind me." He identified the Ogunquit River as the likely source of the bacteria, which was detected during routine water testing last week. And take your ringer off silent. Listen, I know it's 2025 and almost nobody has a ringer on, but seriously, answer the phone. Today is Telephone Tuesday. The Tuesday after Labor Day is supposedly the day businesses get the most phone calls all year. And it's harder and harder to talk to a human, even at many small businesses, and that's an unwelcome change. In a recent poll, 62% of customers prefer human interactions over automated ones. And 77% of us believe a phone call is the best, most efficient way to get an answer. No, not a group text. Don't take your coworkers hostage by waiting until the Teams meeting to ask a dumb question. And for the love of God, unless the email specifically requests a reply all, do not reply all. Everyone is laughing at you. Anyway, that's a harsh lesson, but it's Tuesday and I'm salty, so let's do sports. After riding the ship Sunday by finally beating Pittsburgh, Trevor Story's home run powered the Boston Red Sox to a 6-4 win over Cleveland. Victory pulled the Red Sox within a percentage point of the Yankees for the American League's top wild card spot. Whatever you guys do, just don't be September Red Sox. We're tired of that. Portland Sea Dogs now are just 1.5 games out of a playoff spot. They start their final 6 home games of the season tonight against Erie. Tomorrow is Bark in the Park. And Bill Belichick's North Carolina Tar Heels were embarrassed last night, with TCU rolling to a 48-14 win. Coach Belichick said, quote, "They outplayed us, they outcoached us, and they were just better than we were tonight. That's all there was to it. They did a lot more things right than we did." End quote. Don't change, Bill. And that is what's trending in sports. Let's check weather.
Here's the York County weather on Seacoast Oldies. The system that brought the high cloudiness yesterday lifting out. We're turning mostly sunny for today and 77. It'll be clear, cool tonight, 47. Tomorrow, partly to mostly sunny, back up to 77 tomorrow afternoon. Clear skies. We're down to about 48 tomorrow night. It'll be partly to mostly sunny Thursday, 78. Maybe a late day shower, thunderstorm Friday. I'm meteorologist Rob Carolyn on the station that plays the greatest hits, Seacoast Oldies.
Thank you.